わり文句
Hi! Today we're going to explain how to play 1906 San Francisco by Perepau Listosea, a strategic game recommended for players age 12 and up, for 1 to 4 players, with an approximate playtime of 45 minutes. The goal of the game is to compete in rebuilding the city of San Francisco in the years following the devastating earthquake. Setup: create the city map using the number of plot of land cards, based on the number of players. Place rubble tokens on top of them where indicated. Set aside the money tokens and the buildings. Place the year board near the map with the year marker on 1906. Surround the map with the action cards, face up on the appropriate side. Set up the development board with each player's development token, starting at -7. And place the urbanism cards nearby, separated by type. Reveal 3 purple-framed initial municipal objectives and place them face up next to the best builder card. Shuffle the remaining initial objectives with the others. Form a draw pile and reveal the top 3 cards. Place 3 permit cards in a row and set the rest aside. Each player receives an action pawn and a municipal objective card. Starting with the first player, place your pawn in an available income space on the year board and take the listed benefit for the first year. How to play? Each round starts with the player whose pawn is the farthest to the right. On your turn, move your pawn to a free space on the next action card in clockwise order, and choose one of the following. Perform the action where your pawn is located, or take the money shown. Perform a different action on that card by paying $2 for each space between your pawn to that action. Pass. You only get the advantage of being the second player next round. Actions are: earnings: take the indicated amount of money. Materials: take one of your color buildings from the supply. Obtain permit: take an available card or the first one from the deck and place it face up in your play area with a maximum of 5. Sign objective: take an available card or the first one from the deck and place it face down in your play area. You can check it at any time. Urban development: pay $2 and move your development token 1 space to the right. If already at the right edge, move it 1 space up. Clear up: pay $2 and move your development token 1 space up. If already at the top, move it 1 space to the right. For $3, you may also remove a rubble token and keep it. If your token is in the top right corner, you gain $1 every time you perform either of the said actions. Build: pay the required amount shown on the year board and discard a permit card to place a building from your play area onto an empty plot matching in number and color with the discarded permit. Alternatively, discard 2 permit cards to build a building with infrastructure. Choose one card's color and the other's number to determine the plot. Move your development token 1 space to the right. If the discarded permit cards share at least one icon, draw an urbanism card of that type. If you want to build on a space with rubble, you may immediately use the clear up action. Some actions and permit cards may allow you to choose color or number when building. Once all players have taken their turns on the 6th action card, the year ends. And you do as follows. Move the year marker forward. Place your pawns on the year board to receive rewards. End of the game. The game ends when the year reaches 1915, or when a player builds their 8th building. Flip the year board to the scoring side and calculate points as follows. Add up points from municipal objectives. Add points from personal municipal objectives. Add points from the space where your development token is located. add points from urbanism cards. Gain 1 point for every $3. The player with the highest score wins. Solo mode. This new edition of 1906 San Francisco includes a solo mode designed by Ferran Renalius. On this occasion, set up the game as if it were for 2 players, considering that your opponent is the committee of 50. Choose a color for the committee. Place its buildings and pawn accordingly. Block the $1 income space or the $4 space for a harder challenge. Remove all building grant cards from the permit deck. Place the solo mode aid card next to the permits and objectives. The committee starts with its pawn on the $3 income space, the $3 in its zone, 1 permit card drawn from the deck. Committee's turn. After your turn, the committee follows these steps. 1. Discard the top permit card. 2. Based on the discarded card's value, move the pawn to the corresponding action on the solo mode aid card. 3. Perform that action or take earnings if it can't. Key actions of the committee. Earnings. Gains money as indicated. Clear up. Removes a rubble token for free and moves its development token up. Urban development. Moves its development token to the right without paying. Build. Looks for a plot matching the color on its first permit. If not possible, checks the second, then the third permit. Removes rubble for free when building. Gains urbanism cards if icon matches. Always discards the permit used. If an action involves choosing a card, consult the solo mode aid card to see which one it picks. If the action is materials and it already has all buildings, it picks a card using the same logic. At the end of each year, the committee always picks the rightmost reward on the yearboard. End of solo game. The committee scores like a regular player, except gains 1 point per $4 or per $3 for a harder challenge. Gains 3 fixed points per municipal objective card. Can you outbuild the committee in their own city? And that's it for our guide to 1906 San Francisco, a fast-paced action management game with deep strategic layers.
アリマンク